Over the last few days, it has come to light that Bethesda has been less than transparent about their recent Elder Scrolls Blades updates. If you recall my previous video on the matter, it originally seemed as if Bethesda was listening to fan feedback and making good changes to the game. After all, it is still in early access, so changes to the monetization schemes and how the game rewards you are likely to occur. It was that Bethesda secretly removed some endgame rare legendary artifacts in the Abyss and didn't tell anyone that has the internet on fire. I haven't even seen very much coverage of Blades, to be honest. The only reason people are even talking about this game is that it is linked to the Elder Scrolls series, and had Bethesda pulled this move in a world where Fallout 76 didn't exist, it likely would not have really made much of an impact. They admit to fault, fix it, and we all move on. Instead, under the guise of fixing the silver chest issue, they secretly removed the ability to collect rare legendary artifacts in the Abyss. Now, I am not far enough into the game for this to really matter. In fact, I would venture to guess that the vast majority of players aren't far enough into the game to realize this either. But the fact remains that prior to the silver chest patch, the best way to farm or even earn at all legendary artifacts was to go into the Abyss and complete level after level. It seems that Bethesda knew that comparatively few players actually made it far enough into the Abyss to realize this change. Unfortunately for them, enough of them did realize it and posted to forums discussing the matter. It took over a week for Bethesda to fess up to the change, and at that point, it was a retroactive patch notes change. Basically a slap in the face. Why is this a big issue though? Well, it boils down to the fact that they wanted to be perceived as making changes that players were asking for and would appreciate. And that absolutely happened. In fact, I made a video basically saying, "Good job, Bethesda." But now, those of us who took them at their word feel betrayed, or at least taken advantage of. Certainly, if they had added this change to the patch notes, the response to the Silver Chest patch would have been far more muted. It would have been mixed at best. Legendary artifacts are extremely powerful items in the game, and they are already incredibly hard to get as it is. Bethesda basically just made them impossible to acquire outside of likely purchasing them with gems if they happen to pop up in your store. So what is next? Well, the game is still in early access, to be fair. That said, I think the time for giving Bethesda leeway on this game has passed. They don't have the goodwill anymore to lead players along with some of us thinking that they have our best interests at heart. After all, Bethesda is a company, and their goal is to make money. I believe that they can do that without pulling the wool over our eyes. After all, Blades is a mobile game. Gamers already expect the worst from these free games with predatory monetization schemes. At least have the decency to be upfront and honest about it. What are your thoughts on the matter? Let's discuss in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe, and as always, thank you so much for watching.